Hello again. This is the structure called Stonehenge as it's completed. I wanted to show you this because it's a much clearer picture of what I was talking about. This is what I believe to be a sun harvester. On the peak day, June 21st of the summer solstice, the sun is at its very peak, or at its ripest. It follows the path in and is collected to their belief. They probably had gold sitting on the altar also. Now I've shown you what I believe to be the Stonehenge of Southern California, which happens to be right where I live. And I wanted to show you around a little bit and why I believe this to be a correct version of exactly what I'm talking about. So I looked up the vernal equinox line. Vernal equinox is a line that will take you directly through to the spring equinox. And the funny thing is, people have wondered for literally the last several hundred years exactly what these structures are. That's a horse, and the other is a giant. And you'll find these same figures at in England at the original Stonehenge. This is a grand equinox marker by the Indians, who were held in esteem by these giants in North America. Now, I wanted to take you along the solstice path. This is Beaumont. Come over the San Bernardino Mountains. We hit this area. This is what I believe to be a possible ancient city, mostly because of the damage done by a Tunguska-style event. It just obliterated everything out here. Follow through Joshua Tree National Park. This looks like a military base here. But I believe these are possibly and probably mounds of ancient structures. The military is not the ones responsible for ancient buildings, believe me. This is a nice little pyramid. On another video, you can see where the moon landing must have been filmed. And it's titled, "Guess Found the Moon." Let's just keep following the line. Lead Mountain is a magnetic anomaly that very well can be natural. Amboy Crater. Cratering is not normal, but perfect cratering is even less than normal. And it's also a magnetic anomaly out in the desert. Something like a marker. Look at all these rectangular structures as we cross the barren desert here. Kingman, Arizona. Another circle. The Grand Canyon. This is where the solstice line crosses Navajo Mountain. Now, you know, some things can be coincidences, but all along here, all along this path, you're going to find places where the giants are found. Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Ontario. Oh, the St. Lawrence Giants. You've got to look into this. They were highly technological. There's a solstice marker out here. Mount Washington is on this line. The coastal end of this, it actually ends in a place where the locals have named Hobbiton. Now, Michael Tellinger, when you first started into giants, you found a giant footprint. Well, I did too, and it's on another solstice line. I wanted you to see this, whatever it is in the water here. I've put it on another video if you'd like to see it. It's some kind of a UFO. But since these were all connected, I decided I would come around the world. And guess what's there? The Titanic is on the same line. The Titanic sunk on this same line. Amazing. Now, I want you to see this as a normal view. This is the solstice line. And you can see it comes into strange anomalies immediately. Now, this particular circle structure here is highly important. They have determined that this is not a natural structure, and it is the Eye of Horus, and it is in the original solstice line. This is why I believe that giants walked in the path of solstice. Equatorial Guinea, Gabon. Now, anywhere, Mr. Tellinger, anywhere you find circles, you can find out where these people have gone. I think the giants were probably genetically enhanced to look for gold, and by doing so, they thought that the sun was gold. They were shown these circles by the Anu. The Anu, the Naki part is just a designation of the earth. They were shown this by these great people, and they decided to redo them themselves and walk in the path that the gods told them to. I suspect that this whole island was considered a Stonehenge too. That would put them off on another line. I wanted to show you the original solstice line because it's very, very interesting. We have Fiji and all the there are a couple of different lines that actually intersect here. So it tells me that this is the correct line. And again, come back into the United States. Now, I wanted you to see this in particular before I close. Michael Tellinger found a footprint, a giant footprint in granite that made him look for giants. I decided I would try to do an overlay of Solstice on Santiago, Chile, and see where it took me. Blasted land. You know, someone must have been really mad at the giants. Wanted to destroy them and all their works through Paraguay. I guarantee that if you follow this line, you're going to find traces of the giants. Lake Titicaca. And you can just about try an overlay of Stonehenge. I like this one just because it shows up very well. Now, find a circular spot. Let's shrink this down. See how nicely this fits? All right. Bring this up a little bit, just so you can see where this would lead. Right into the Amazon. What they're discovering in the Amazon as they're burning down the forest is that it was a largely agricultural land, like it was previously done. By someone else. You can do this almost anywhere, any circular area. Iceland's a good one. Because you can easily see this circular arrangement. But I just wanted to walk you around a little bit and to show you how you can find giants by using Stonehenge. It's actually a solstice line. Wherever they were, they made a solstice line and began their harvesting of the sun, or gold. Thank you very much, guys.